Okay, we're live.
Hello, everyone.
We're officially streaming. Today, okay, I'm gonna fuck up the pronunciation again.
You can do it.
But today, we're gonna be making Sachertorte, which is a Austrian cake that is actually named after a hotel. It's called Hotel Sacher, and it is, I think this was made around the 1850s or something. Maybe I'm probably wrong. It was 1800s at some point, and supposedly the recipe is like only known to Hotel Sacher, but like
we're gonna get close enough.
Recreations of it because here we are, and there's recipes online, and apparently it's like the quintessential Austrian dessert because it's like literally just from there, and you can't. It doesn't exist. I mean, it does exist elsewhere probably. Like people eat it, but it's just literally made for a hotel in Austria.
Your parents are here, and they say hi.
Hello, parents.
Hello.
So yeah, all right, let's go because this is gonna take a hot minute. So
yeah. So
let's start.
For context for people, this is likely going to be a two-part episode.
It is going to be a two-part.
We're going to step one, bake the cake, which is going to involve mixing together lots of cake ingredients and putting it into the oven for about an hour. And then after that hour, we have to do some more, the frosting. It's a little more complicated than that, but basically we're going to frost the cake. And that process is going to be streamed as well, because that's an important part of it. So
yeah, first I'm going to turn the oven to 350.
So yeah, this will be a two-part. Feel free to watch both.
Alright, so we're going to melt the chocolate. I forgot to put water in here because I'm a dumb bitch.
Whoops!
So I'm going to do that real quick. I feel bad because I meant to, Julie wanted to watch my stream, and she was like, oh, you should tell me next time you do it. Here's my number so you can, like, text me, because I'm really on Facebook. And I was like, okay. And then I totally fucking forgot.
I could text her now.
Yeah, but then you'd have to, like, get out of the stream, wouldn't you?
I think it continues streaming.
I don't know. I don't want to...
You sure?
I just don't want to fuck with it. I'm worried. You know what I mean? This page got messed up. I'm trying to find where we were.
You can just tell her next week. Your mom says use the other phone. I don't think we know her number.
Have her number on there.
I can message her on Messenger, says your mom. Go for it.
Yeah, message her there. She said, like, texting is better, but I forgot. Like, I haven't done that ever, so it's hard to, like, remember. Oh, yeah, somebody wants me to do that.
So we're using the double boiler method to melt this chocolate because we're fancy like that.
Actually get rid of some of the water. The reason you do this is because if you just melt the chocolate, not all chocolate, but a lot of chocolate will
burn.
It will like burn, and then it'll melt, but then it'll get like hard and crusty.
Gross.
Instead of like a melt smooth. Get over yourself. Let's see. It doesn't ever say when to cook the glaze.
The recipe we're following is very weird, just so people know.
Yeah, it's very strange. We can make the glaze, well... Yeah, it is strange, so there might be a lot of, like, me pausing and being like, what the fuck? I had to write down, like, my own interpretation of things on a piece of paper, and even that's, like, not fully... There's a lot of, I think, because this is a European recipe, there's a lot of, trying the chocolate. It's good. Nice dark chocolate. That's yummy.
Your mom said done.
But yeah. So,
thank you.
There's a lot of terms that I've never heard before, like crystal sugar, like I was thinking, oh, it's another type of sugar. I'm still not sure if that's true or not. So, you know, who knows?
We've also been, there's vanilla sugar, and we had to look up a conversion to vanilla extract.
Yeah. Which is, like, very weird.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so...
Your mom said you're welcome.
Right, this is the 1 in a 14. 1 in 1 4. 1 in 14. I can't speak. So I have to somehow measure out 0.14 cups.
That's just 1 and a bit.
1 and a bit. Yeah, I'll do just like a bit. That's a bit.
Yeah, it's a tenth. You want a little over a tenth.
That's fine, probably. So that's gonna melt. This chocolate's really good. It's like my perfect chocolate. It's not too bitter, but it's like really dark. I love dark chocolate.
Catherine says your nails look pretty.
Thank you. I love this color. Guess what? It should be. I'm not really a waitress, but somebody put the one next to I'm not really a waitress is Got the Blues for Red, and somebody put a Got the Blues for Red in the I'm not really a waitress spot by accident, and that's what I picked up. So now I have Got the Blues for Red instead of I'm not really a waitress, but it's like almost the same. This is a little darker, a little more like maroon colored, but it's fine. Probably. What you gonna do about it? Nothing. So now that that's happening, we're gonna take. Actually, I'm gonna make. Come over here with me to the wine cellar, and I'm going to butter some shit for you
Nice.
real quick after I measure some stuff. Because I don't know, I'm all over the place today. Alright, so that's 8, 10. Okay. So.
Your mom says love the wine cellar.
Thanks. I've been drinking what I've been jokingly calling vin de France. It's like vin de France or something stupid like that.
Voo de voo.
Yeah.
Look at that butter go. Don't scratch the pan.
I'll try not to, but this is super soft butter. I should have probably cooled some of this. Because, like, if it's, like, a little bit soft, it works very well.
Looks like you're making toast.
I basically am. I'm, like, butter toasting this, this right here. Come on. Normally this goes over much more smoothly, but this butter is like super soft.
Yeah, we put the butter out very early so it would be nice and soft for the baking, but clearly
Which
we
is
didn't.
nice.
Yeah, clearly we didn't think about this part.
But when you say we, I was the one who put it out. So
Well, yes,
really
I
it's all my fault.
I could have said Erica didn't, but I was trying to be gracious
No,
and nice.
I'm not gracious in this
and
household.
take some of the blame
Nope.
for you.
I take all the blame in this household.
Okay. So Erica fucked up.
Yeah. That's probably fine.
Yeah.
I will get rid of the excess. Whatever.
Nice buttery pan. Cake's going in that. And as we can come back real quick.
I haven't looked at the chocolate yet.
Chocolate's taking its time. It's just starting to, you can see like.
Oh, the bottom of it is
Yeah.
getting really melty, yeah. Alright, so now I'm also gonna flour it because that's what it wants. So I'll dust it over with some flour. I'll do this over the sink so that I don't make a mess. Because this is a very messy process.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Alright, that's
Perfect.
probably pretty good.
What's next?
A buttered and floured mold.
Ooh, you can see water's really boiling now.
I will, stir that. Beautiful.
Very nice. Looking good.
Come on, get off. It really doesn't want to.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Ah!
That's fine.
Yeah, good enough.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
That's tasty. Alright. So. Okay, this is the icing and vanilla sugar. Oh, right. First thing I should do is to separate my eggs,
Ooh, egg separation.
which is super exciting. You can stay there. Alright. We're taking these over here.
Oh,
So I'm gonna use this to whip the meringue, so I'm just gonna crack it. Okay, yeah, I've got this.
I decide where you want your eggs and your whites and...
I do. I have to be careful too, cause like I'll fucking forget. Like I'll be like,
yeah, just dump it.
yeah.
Your mom said everyone's favorite part.
Yeah, people love this shit. Come on. Don't be dumb. Come on.
Don't
Get in
be
there.
dumb.
There it goes. Sort of. Whatever.
That's the sound of the oven.
Alright. That was fast, the oven.
It's only to 350.
True.
Nice crack.
Uh-oh. It's gonna be a
Ooh,
hand.
Bad crack.
It's gonna be a hand boy.
Mm-hmm.
Which is fine.
Yeah. Fun.
Yeah, it's super exciting. What are you? Get out of there.
Get some shell out of there.
Get out of That's not shell, it's just like
Get
something.
some stuff out of
It's
there.
goop.
Nice. Oh.
There we go.
That was some excitement right there.
It's all good. I think
Good recovery.
it's yeah.
Your mom said close one.
It's not even a close one. It's just like actual yikes. I'm gonna have to retire that.
Just actual yikes.
Yeah. Oh. Just, yeah. It's fine.
Good enough.
Yeah, it's close enough.
There's just a little bit of yolk in the egg whites.
There is? Well, that's bad.
And some
Ooh.
shell.
And, yeah. Boy, that's not good. At least we have a lot of eggs.
Yeah.
How many eggs do we have? I'm gonna have to start over, probably.
Just start over.
That's what I'm saying. How many eggs do we have?
Those. Or do we have more?
Let's see. No, I used 3. Okay, I have enough. Alright. I will start over.
Whoops. Take 2. We know you love the egg separating, so we're just doing more of it.
Yeah.
Those were 3 bonus eggs. Do you want me to stir the chocolate?
Yeah.
Look at that gooey chocolate. Yum, yum, yum. Your mom likes bonus eggs.
Good, I don't.
If the chocolate's good, should we leave it on here?
Just leave it alone. I would focus on doing this first. Alright. I'm just gonna use my method because the other method wasn't working.
Yeah. The other method is risky.
It really is. Especially if I don't crack it, like, good enough.
Perfect, yeah. Gotta focus.
Yeah, I mean, not really. Like,
Egg
you can
focus.
talk. Is that it in here? Yeah.
How many eggs are we doing?
7? That was 3.
Nice. So we'll have a nice 2 eggs left over.
Yeah, for when I fuck up.
So we gotta get another half dozen for the groceries tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, we did anyway.
Yeah.
It's 4.
This is 5.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Why is there a piece of shell in there?
No.
Ugh! I'll get it out later.
Ellie is watching. Hi, Ellie. Welcome to the egg segment.
It's an elongated egg segment.
Yeah, we messed up a couple, but that's okay. Yes,
Me.
we are doing this together.
I mean,
Ellie says that is a funny yolk.
How?
I don't know.
They all look like that. I don't know what to tell you. Last one, and then I have to get the eggshell out that somehow got in there.
Your mom likes.
Come on!
Your mom thought egg segment was funny, which I appreciate.
How? The way this egg cracked.
Wait, what the fuck?
literally doesn't make any sense at all.
Ellie sent a bunch of laughing emojis.
As a noun, control is usually
What?
defined as power to direct.
Why did that happen?
Or, alternatively,
I don't know, I'm getting fucking egg. This is like the weirdest fucking egg. I don't know.
as a verb.
Alexa, stop! Jesus Christ.
Okay. After that fucking debacle.
Yeah. Ellie said it was supposed to be a joke. Gotcha. I understand now.
The yolk?
Yeah.
Oh, is it like that's a funny joke? What?
That makes sense.
No, come on. I really do hate eggs. Hold on.
Did you get it?
No!
Oh.
I wouldn't scream like that if I had gotten it. I mean, I wouldn't.
Yeah, no, I got you.
Alright, excuse me. Where'd it go? There it is. Come on. Alright, got it.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Success.
Alright. Alright, after that very long egg segment, now we can finally move on.
What's next?
I'm gonna need these yolks.
Ooh.
And let's see,
Check on the chocolate.
yeah, that looks beautiful. So I'm just
It
gonna
does
turn
look
this
really
off.
good.
Yeah, it can just sit here because I want it to stay melted but cool off temperature wise.
Mm-hmm.
At least I didn't fuck that part up.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Alright. It's good.
Awesome. What is up next? What are we doing with these egg yolks?
Oh my god, add in one egg yolk at a time. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna slowly drop in because I
Yeah.
can't separate. Yeah, I'm just gonna like.
You could grab a yolk.
Some egg. No, I can't. Those are gonna break. If I grab one, they're gonna break.
Oh.
Some of them are already broken.
Okay.
It just wants the butter in there. That's fine. Icing and vanilla sugar, or vanilla and sugar concoction.
Yeah.
That we're gonna make.
Or monstrosity.
So there's
Stick
one
of butter.
stick, and
Softened.
then- yep. About 2.5 tablespoons from this other stick. 1.5. Yeah, get in there.
A total of 10.5 tablespoons of butter.
You're so weird.
What?
Alright. 1 cup of powdered sugar. Okay. Oh yeah, that's sexy.
Mm-hmm. Boom.
Oh yeah. Then, 2 teaspoons of vanilla and 3 teaspoons of regular sugar.
Hell yeah.
So, I'm gonna do the regular sugar first. 3 teaspoons of this. This is a teaspoon, right? Okay, it is.
Was it teaspoons or tablespoons?
It's teaspoons. That's what I have written down. That's what you told me. So, I hope it is.
Yeah.
It was only like 8 grams total, so.
Okay, yeah. 2 tablespoons of vanilla.
Teaspoons.
Sorry, 2 teaspoons of vanilla. This is the fancy bourbon one that we have.
I love that shit. I could just drink it.
God.
It's really good. It's really good.
Oh man.
It's just like vanilla bourbon.
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah, that's it. Okay, mixing these together, or standing here and letting my mixer do it for me.
Perfect.
Don't want more of that. That's what I'll wait to get more integrated.
Look at it go.
Now it can. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Let me get that stuff off the bottom. Just a tiny layer off the bottom that it wouldn't get. I bet that tastes really good.
I'm sure it does.
Mm-hmm. Delicious. Alright, that's fine. That's creamed together. Alright, so now we're gonna add I don't care. I'm
Just some
gonna
egg.
add a general light amount of egg. Lady, stop doing that.
Okay. I was tasting the butter and sugar thing again because it's very yummy.
I know, but. Boop.
Egg.
Alright, let's mix.
Some more egg. Egg.
Well. Go on.
Another nice egg.
Oh, my hands need to be washed. There's
Yeah.
egg yolk all over them. It's getting so yellow.
Yeah. That won't last too long. One more egg. Egg.
Oh my god.
Oof. Angry.
Ow.
Don't like this egg apparently.
Yeah. Look at how fluffy it's getting. 'Cause of
Yeah.
it. Like it's getting all sticky.
It's whipped. And one final egg. And any of the
Excuse me. Well, you're kind of like right in the,
Yes,
in the way.
This is the most crowded part of the kitchen. Because we have the fridge on the other side, so I have to just stand right behind her.
Oh.
Very nice. Okay. So,
First, I'm gonna wash my hands.
let's take a closer look. That looks delicious. Just egg, butter, vanilla, and several types of sugar. Looking back at our chocolate.
I'm just making sure it's not like cold.
Your mom says so creamy. It does look
Okay.
very creamy.
Sprinkle remaining egg whites with salt. Add in the crystal sugar and whip everything up until peaks appear. It's just making a meringue.
Okay, next up.
Stir the okay.
Next up is meringue.
So we need
These little
10 tablespoons of it.
These little egg whitey lads are gonna become big and strong and grow up into a meringue.
Apparently, like, it seems weird, but they're like, add the salt now. I'm like, okay, I guess.
Sure, whatever.
I don't know. I'll
want
probably
your
add more later.
You want your salty meringue.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why. Does it want me to add the sugar now? Can't remember. Yes. 10 tablespoons of it.
Damn.
Yeah. So.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9,
This is a very sugary meringue.
10. Woo!
Alright.
Let's whip this bad boy. So the goal is peaks.
Yeah, it's really easy. Like, it should be at least. I've never done it with all this extra sugar and salt, but it should act the same way.
Yeah.
So. It already is.
Yep. Maisie is watching. Hi, Maisie.
I love it because they get so big.
Yeah.
The egg whites. I would say, like, we can talk about Austria, but it's really loud.
Yeah, not right now.
Why don't we go show the pasta now? This is like a long time.
Okay. So, while Erica is making meringue, we are going to go find some animals. And here is our first one, the same place he was yesterday. Hi, Kylum. Got your little wagging tail. Yeah, you're sleepy. He is such a lazy dog. He never ever... he never ever does stuff. He likes to lay in his bed and get pet and be happy. Yeah, good boy. Good boy, Kylum. Good boy. Okay, I will let you sleep. Keep being a good boy for us, okay? Bye-bye, Kylum. Now we gotta go find Polly. And she is a lot harder to find. She also does nothing but sleep all day, but she can be in various locations. And oh, we found her. Hi, Polly. Did I wake you up from your nap? You look tired. Hi. Oh, you're so good. Polly is also a lazy animal. They're all about sleeping. Ooh, good kitty. Polly, Catherine says hi. Ooh, sleepy kitty. She's happy. Okay, our animals want to sleep, so we will let them sleep. And we'll go back and see how the meringue is doing. Oh, look how big it is!
Yeah, it's huge. Let's test it. Before it only went, oh, I think, yeah, that's it. See how it stays like that and it doesn't flop over? Before it was flopping over, now it's just staying. So
Nice.
we're good.
Yeah, man, when we left, it was just like a little tiny
yeah.
bit of stuff down at the bottom. Now it's all the way up.
That's how you make meringue.
That's crazy.
This is what it is.
Nice.
And it's pretty good. It's really sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Fun.
So now we have meringue.
Try to scoop some of that leftover in there. It's really pretty too. Look how glossy.
I know.
You know what? I just realized I'm gonna whip it again, I think, because of the chocolate.
Oh, okay.
Oh, just stir.
Your mom says that is some impressive meringue.
Thank you.
I would agree.
Make sure this isn't like scalding hot. It's pretty hot, actually. Wondering what to do.
We could talk about the country while we wait for it to cool down.
Sure.
So,
Yeah, it's pretty hot and like it'll cool quickly though.
let's talk about Austria. There's a good bit here. So, Austria. The capital is Vienna. It has a population of 8.7 million, and their official language is German.
Oh yeah, fun fact. I didn't know how to pronounce Sachertorte. So I asked one of my friends who lives in Germany, and they taught me how to say it.
Yep.
So
That
I
is-
would have pronounced it really wrong.
That is some authentic pronunciation. So it's clearly very pretty, as you can see here. Austria. No country waltzes so effortlessly between the urban and the outdoors as Austria. One day, you're cresting alpine summits. The next, you're swimming around Imperial Vienna.
Swimming.
Swimming. Swanning.
Swanning.
Swanning. I don't know how to read. I'm sorry, everyone.
What does swanning around Vienna even mean?
Like honking at people and trying to eat food.
Okay.
Austria might conjure visions of wedding cake-like Baroque churches, dripping with lavish detail, palatial Habsburg headquarters like Schloss Schönbrunn, and Gothic crowning glories like the Stevensdom.
Yeah, I'm sure you're pronouncing those right.
I'm sure that's correct.
Yeah.
But the country is more than the sum of its pomp and palaces. A fresh breath of architectural air and a feel of newfound cool is sweeping through the cities. bringing it a happy marriage of the contemporary and historic. Outside of the cities, roads meander through deeply carved valleys. Railways unzip the Alps to thread along sheer mountain flanks, past glaciers and through flower-freckled meadows, while hikers lace up their boots to reach enticingly off-the-radar corners of the country. In winter, the slopes hum with skiers, while summer beckons whitewater rafters and canyoners to glacial rivers and lakes that sparkle like gemstones. Der Berg ruft, the mountain calls.
I love this.
I'm doing my best.
I love it so much.
See, the difference is Erica looks up how to pronounce things. I just roll with it.
I looked it up and then the internet was like, no, this isn't right. So then I was like, okay, I guess I'm asking my friend then.
Yeah. So, first we're going to learn about the imperial palaces of Vienna. Imagine what you could do with unlimited riches and Austria's top architects at hand for 640 years. And you'll have the Vienna of Habsburgs. Your mom thinks we're funny. The monumentally graceful Hofburg whisks you back to the Age of Empires. Marvel at the treasury's imperial crowns, the equine banquet of the Spanish
Oh boy.
Hofreitschule, and chandelier-lit apartments fit for Empress Elizabeth. The palaces rivaled in grandeur only by the 1441 room Schloss Schönbrunn,
Schloss.
a UNESCO
No, I don't know how to say it. I'm just messing with you.
a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and Baroque Schloss
I don't think it's Schloss.
I know, Schloss Belvedere, both set in exquisite gardens, and you can see this is a picture. Very pretty. Very hard to pronounce.
Schloss.
Okay, next up we have Grossglockner Road, which is just great. Hairpin bends, 36. Length, 48 kilometers. Average slope gradient, 9%. Highest viewpoint, Edelweiss Spitz at 2,571 meters. Grossglockner Road, Jesus Christ. Grossglockner Road is one of Europe's greatest drives and the showpiece of Hohentauern National Park. The scenery unfolds as you climb higher on this serpentine road. And what scenery? Snow-capped mountains, plunging waterfalls, and lakes scattered like gemstones are just the build-up to Grossglockner at 3,798 meters, Austria's highest peak, and the Pastersee Glacier. Start early and allow enough time as there's a stop the car and grab the camera view on every corner. Next up, we have the Wachau. Sure.
Wachau.
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling that is not. Like, just something tells me that's not how you pronounce
It's the Wachau. Okay.
The Wachau.
When Strauss composed the Blue Danube, he surely had the Wachau in mind. Granted UNESCO World Heritage status for its harmonious natural and cultural beauty. This romantic stretch of the Danube Valley waltzes you through poetic landscapes of terraced vineyards, forested slopes, and apricot orchards. Beyond the highlight attraction of Stift Milk, Dürnstein's Kuenringerberg begs exploration.
The Wachau.
Yeah. This ruined hilltop castle is where the troubadour Blondel attempted to rescue Richard the Lionheart from the clutches of Duke Leopold V. How exciting. Okay, next up we have Outdoor Adventure in Tyrol. Anywhere where there's foaming water, a tall mountain, or a sheer ravine, there are heart-pumping outdoor escapades in Austria. For a summertime buzz, you can't beat throwing yourself down raging rivers, such as the Inn and Sana in Tyrol, Australia's rafting mecca, or strap into your harness and be blown away by the alpine scenery, paragliding in the Zillertal. Cyclists use the cable car network to access the many high-altitude and downhill routes. Next up is the Stift Milk. Sounds like stiff milk. It's kind of like meringue, but that's made with.
Isn't milk.
I know it's made with eggs. Whatever. It's stiff.
You know what else is stuff?
The Stift Milk. Austria's greatest works of art are those wrought for God, some say, gazing up at the golden glory of Stift Milk. Austria's must-see Benedictine Abbey fortress. You can't help but agree. The twin-spired monastery church is a Baroque tour de force. swirling with prancing angels, gilt flourishes, and Johann Michael Rotmeyer's ceiling paintings.
It's Johann, I think.
Johann, yes. Such opulence continues in the library and marble hall, both embellished with illusionary trompe. That word, Loeil, Tears by Paul Troger. If you can, stay to see the monarch of monasteries strikingly lit at night. So yep, Erica is done. So we are going to come back to that if we have time. But for now, we have to return to some chocolate being dropped into this creamy egg mixture. Yum.
I don't know where to, like...
Just put it in the sink. Yum.
That's right, spoon.
Spoon's getting scooped.
Alright.
You gotta
So
mix this
now-
bad boy up. Your mom says super yum. I agree. Looking good. Nice and chocolatey.
Mm-hmm.
As the goal is, of course, to make a chocolate cake.
Yep.
And so just for some previews, so we're going to create this chocolate cake. It's going to be a very interesting one with the meringue and stuff mixed in.
Well, we've done that before. We've made a sponge cake before.
Yeah, I know.
We literally did that for the Lamingtons.
That's a good point. But yeah, so it'll be a very yummy sponge cake, and we're gonna bake that, and that'll be, when it goes into the oven, that will be an end to the first section of this stream, and it will bake for about an hour.
Oh my god! That was almost really
She almost knocked over a cup of flour.
Alright, we're fine.
But yeah, so as Erica mixes in some meringue, it's gonna be delicious. But so you're only adding some of it, right? And then you're gonna fold it in.
Yeah.
Great. So once the cake is done and in the oven,
This takes forever, just so you know.
That's okay.
Folding.
I can keep talking. So it will be baked for about an hour at 350, and then during that hour we'll take a break, and it will be, you guys can go do whatever you'd like.
They
And
can?
They
We're
can.
allowing them to?
They're allowed.
Oh, wow.
It's a nice intermission.
I didn't know we were.
Yep, it's legal. And in about
It's more like an hour and a half, because the cake has to cool.
okay,
At
now
least a bit.
so in about an hour and a half we will restart the stream, at which point you guys can come back, and
They can?
And we will, I said frost it before. It's a little more complex than that. I don't want to spoil all of it. But basically, it's going to be covered in apricot jam and a chocolate glaze. And it's going to be very, very yummy.
Oh, it sounded like you just, like, stopped talking.
Yeah, sorry, I hiccuped.
Very, very, yep.
Yeah, it'll be very yummy. And so then we cover it in those things, and then once the glaze cools, it'll be ready to eat. So it's going to be a bit of a long process, a two-parter on the stream, and the reason for that, we try to avoid it, but like stopping at just the cake doesn't really make sense, because there's a whole other half of this that you'd miss. So we figure it just makes sense to have two parts, and people can watch what they want. And your mom says that's going to be one fluffy cake. It really is. That's going to be
It's a sponge cake. That's
be a
just
very
how it
spongy
is.
sponge cake. Sam is watching. Hi, Sam. So Sam says, I am here. Yes, you are, Sam. Welcome. So, so Erica is currently folding in alternating between meringue and flour into this mixture with the goal of making something that is very fluffy and yummy.
Yep, and folding in sucks because it takes a million years.
Yeah, because you can't just
But-
stir it. You have to be fancy about it.
The good news is that I've never had it go wrong on me.
Yeah.
It's always ended up with a really, really fluffy, delicious, light, and airy cake. So
Yeah, it's very impressive that she can do that because folding is hard because you can't overmix or like lose the fluff or it stops working.
it's literally just this motion over and over, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like a circular motion folding inwards.
Yeah.
And then you see, it eventually works.
Sam says she was watching Agretzko season 3 and lost track of time.
I didn't even know there was, well, I haven't even watched season 2.
Yeah, season 3 just came out. We need to watch 2 and 3. Season 1 was really good. I think we just don't watch.
It was.
We're bad about watching shows. So, like, here we are.
Yeah, if you want to talk about Austria, you can.
Okay.
This is really going to take a long time.
Here, what I will do is I will come over here. I will grab the book. I will place the book here so I can read it. Then I'll point the camera over here so you guys can see what's going on. So,
It's the same motion over and over.
Sam said she would straight up eat that batter, and I feel that.
You can
Unfortunately.
hear the foam.
Yeah.
It's literally like making bubbling, airing noises.
Yeah, we have much more exciting plans for this batter than just eating it.
My fucking everything hurts.
It's a lot of motion.
It's a lot. Especially after whipping the fucking egg whites for forever.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I keep getting fucking meringue on my hand.
So up next is, we're going to learn about the Eisrinswelt, which probably completely murdered that, and I'm so sorry. The twinkling chambers and passageways of Eisrinswelt are like something out of Narnia under the White Witch. Sculpted drip by drip over millennia, the icy underworld of the limestone Tennenberg range is billed as the world's largest accessible ice cave.
That's awesome.
That's really cool. Otherworldly sculptures, shimmering lakes, and a cavernous ice palace appear as you venture deep into the frozen heart of the mountain, carbide lamp in hand. Even in summer, temperatures down here are sub-zero, so dress warmly. Wow, that's cold.
I'm getting really tired of this meringue getting everywhere.
You can do it. I believe in you. Okay. Up next is Krimmer Wasserfall. God, I'm so glad none of your German friends are watching this.
They will.
They will make fun of me. No doubt you'll hear the thunderous roar of the 380-meter-high Krimmer Wasserfall, Europe's highest waterfall. That's cool. Before you see it...
Oh my god, everything hurts.
I'm sorry. We need like an auto folder.
Oh my god, it's so bad. I have so much more to go. I'm gonna be so sore tomorrow.
God, cooking's a work or baking's a workout.
Yeah.
So you gotta add in some more meringue,
You
mix
can
that.
keep talking.
I know, I want to focus on the camera and make sure I capture this.
I mean, it's not exciting.
Okay. Okay. Europe's highest waterfall. Before no doubt you'll hear the thunderous roar of the 380-meter-high Krimmer Wasserfall, Europe's highest waterfall. Before you see it, you can't help but feel insignificant when confronted with the sheer force and scale of this cataract, which thrashes immense boulders and produces the most photogenic of rainbows. As with all natural wonders, this one looks best for certain angles, namely the Wasserfallweg, or waterfall trail. The path zigzags up through moist, misty forest to viewpoints that afford close-ups of the three-tiered falls and a shower of its fine spray. That sounds really cool.
Holy fucking shit. Guys, I know this looks easy, but like my fucking shoulder hurts. Like, it's like burning.
You're almost done, right?
Well, I have to add that.
Oh, jeez.
The fucking motion that I'm doing over and over and over and over and over again. Like, oh my god.
It's a workout.
It's hell.
Skiing in the Alps. In a country where 3-year-olds can snowplow, 70-year-olds still slalom, and the tiniest speck of a village has its own lift system. Skiing is more than just a sport. It's a way of life. Why? Just look around you. There's St. Anton am Arlberg for off-piste and après-ski, something like that. Sam says get those gains.
God, I am right now. Oh my god.
Meyerhofen for freestyle boarding and its epic harakiri. Kitzbühel for its perfect mix. The scope is limitless and the terrain is fantastic. Cross-country or backcountry, downhill or glacier, whatever your ski style, Austria has a piste with your name on it. And just to show you guys, that's what it looks like, which is very beautiful. God damn. I'd love to ski there. Okay, back to looking at that. Next up is Festung Hohensalzburg. Nice.
Oh my god.
If you need to take a break, take a
It
break.
hurts so bad.
You're almost there.
I know. I'm literally about to like pass out.
God.
It fucking hurts.
Drink some water after this. Work up a sweat on the steep walk or step into the funicular and sway up to Salzburg's glorious fortress, Festung Hohensalzburg, beckoning on the forested path above the city as you make your way around Europe's best-preserved fortress. Glide through the golden hall with its celestial ceiling capturing the starlit heavens. After all this beauty, you will find yourself cast among a chilling array of medieval torture instruments in the Fortress Museum. And don't miss the 360-degree views from the tower. That's awesome. Is it good? Mm-hmm. Worth it?
I don't know.
Can I try it?
Yeah, I think I added enough salt with the meringue, thank God.
Oh my god, that's really good.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good chocolate batter.
It really is. It's so fluffy. All right.
So that's the batter, right?
Yes, we're done. We can bake it.
Awesome. Let me read off the last item. Museum's Courtier. Once the Imperial Stables, now one of the world's biggest exhibition spaces. Vienna's 60,000 square meter Museum's Courtier contains more art than some small countries possess.
God.
Emotive works by Klimt and Schiele hang out in the Leopold Museum, while the basalt Mumak highlights provocative Viennese actionists and the Kunsthal New Media. Progressive boutiques, workshops, and cafes take creativity beyond the canvas. On warm days, Viennese gather in the huge courtyard to chat, drink, and watch the world go by. Your mom says, it's so unfair that we watch and can't have any. And Sam says, I know, this is my hell. Well...
At least you didn't have to do that shit.
Yeah.
Like, my whole arm is gonna be so sore. Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys were to move up to here, maybe you could have some cake.
Tomorrow.
But yeah, so, there will be... So that's the last of... So as we're finishing off the, cake section, I will remind everyone that... So this is going to go in the oven, bake for about an hour, and cool for about half an hour. During that time, we're going to stop the stream, because there's literally nothing going on for an hour and a half.
I have to make a glaze, but I think I'll do that, like, while it's cooling. So yeah, maybe we'll start it in an hour. I can make the glaze, and then I put it on.
Okay, so yeah, the stream will go for a 1 hour break in about 5 minutes or so when this goes in the oven.
5 minutes.
A couple minutes. And then once that's done, we will come back online.
My arm is not fucking working anymore. Like, the muscles are not working.
But yeah, we will come back online, and you guys can watch us frost, glaze, and finish off the cake. And it should be a good time. And while we read all of the interesting Austrian places, there was a bunch more like sidebars and things about flowers and foods and stuff like that. That if there's downtime, I will read next time. So if you want to learn more about Austria, that's also a good reason to come back in about an hour.
Oh yeah, keeping it classy.
Look at that.
Just
Pop that bad boy on there.
this is gonna become huge.
Yes.
But that's good because it's getting cut in half, so it should be.
Yeah, we need room. That looks good.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Let's pop that bad boy in the oven.
I need to like fucking drink or something. I don't know. Like I'm dying.
Erica might be coming back in an hour with a glass of wine.
I might be. Hey, wine and dark chocolate go well together.
True. Yep, as I said, Sam says, now I want cake. Same.
Wait until you see how fluffy this thing's gonna get. I'm so excited for it.
Yep. So yep, that is going to go in the oven for 1 hour at 350.
Yeah.
And yep, so that's all for now. And like I said, we'll be back in about an hour. And until then, we'll see ya. Bye-bye. Okay. Welcome back, everyone. We have returned. It is
Finally.
time. The cake is done. You can look at this guy.
It's very fluffy.
I am just finishing inviting people. One moment. Okay, there we go. Look at this cake. It's very spongy. Sponge, sponge, sponge. You can see. It's nice and thick. Grew up big and strong.
Oh yeah, it's gonna get cut in half.
Yep, and so that's going to be worked with in a bit. That's waiting for a little. We got to let it cool. And during that time, welcome Ellie, we are going to make a nice chocolate glaze. So,
All right.
where are we starting?
So first we have about 160 milliliters of water
Okay,
that I'm gonna pour into a pot.
very nice.
And then we're gonna do 1 1/4 cups of sugar.
Delicious.
Pour that bad boy in there and make like a syrup, essentially. One cup of sugar.
Sugar.
This is gonna get thick because, as you can see,
Oh yeah,
the ratio is kind of
whole lot of
there's
sugar.
about a 1/4 cup, and yeah, so
So let
we're
that
gonna
baby
heat it
rock.
up. I'm gonna, I think boiling it is about right.
Perfect.
So that's gonna happen, and while that's happening, you can talk about Austria if you'd like.
Okay, we can. So while this is heating, we covered all of the places of interest. However, I noticed as we were going through, the book had many little sidebars, and I figured, hey, we have lots of time. Let's talk about them. So, first off, I don't think we actually covered this before. Here is a map of Austria. It's a very wide country, apparently. You got Germany there, which is probably why they speak German. The Czech Republic, Slovakia, Hungary, Croatia, Slovenia, Italy, Switzerland. It's up in that that middle of Europe kind of space.
Central Europe. That's what it's
Central
called.
Europe, that one.
You did it.
Mm-hmm. So it's a pretty big country, not gigantic, but pretty sizable for European standards. And so let's talk about some things. First up, there's a nice little section on alpine flowers. A highlight of the Austrian Alps are its wildflowers, which bring a riot of scent and color to the high pastures from May to September. The species here are hardy, with long roots to counter strong winds, bright colors to repel some insects, and petals that can resist frost and dehydration, probably because they're in the mountains. Spring brings crocuses, alpine snowbells, and anemones, like the sea creature.
No.
Summer alpine roses and gentians, and autumn thistles. delphiniums, and blue aconites. Tempting though it may be to pick them, these flowers really do look lovelier on the slopes and most are protected species. Awesome, that's really good. Men once risked life and limb to pluck edelweiss from the highest crags of the Alps for their sweethearts. That's cute. The woolly bloom is Austria's national flower, symbolizing bravery, love, and strength.
Imagine if a man would do that for me.
I know, God, I wish someone would do that for me.
Imagine.
And so here's some films where Austria is featured. The Third Man in 1949 was a classic noir film set in Vienna, the capital. The Piano Teacher in 2001 was a masterpiece directed by...
What's my baking spoon?
Did I do the sin? Did I place the baking spoon in the non-baking spoon bin? Oh, look, no.
I don't know where it is.
Where is the baking spoon?
I don't know.
What is going on? Did I wash it and then just put it in here? No.
I just need it because I don't want the bottom to burn. Oh,
It was
hiding.
literally in
It was
here.
hiding.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me this time. I did it.
You didn't commit a sin.
I didn't commit a sin. Okay, back to this. Check on the sugar and
The
water.
sugar is dissolving.
It's doing its best. Back to this. We got The Piano Teacher, a masterpiece directed by Michael Haneke in 2001 about a masochistic piano teacher.
Ooh, that sounds fun. I love masochism.
And sounds like that one drum movie, Rhythm
I want
Section.
to watch that so bad. No, it's called Whiplash.
Whatever.
I want to watch it so bad.
Mhm.
If we had time tonight, I'd be like, let's watch it.
Hell yeah. And then there's Metropolis in 1927. That's old. Industry and prescient futuristic grunge by director Fritz Lange. That's interesting. Amour in 2012. Michael Haneke directed and wrote the screenplay of this film about an elderly couple's tested love. I feel like Michael Haneke must be Austrian because he's two of the directors for these movies. And finally, the most recent one, The Dreamed Ones in 2016. Ruth Beckerman's literary film homes in on the love of poets as expressed through passionate postal exchanges. That sounds really cute. Hello, John. So there's Celebrity City. Salzburg film locations from The Sound of Music include the Mirabelle Garden of Do Re Mi fame and the 16 going on 17 Pavilion and Helburn Park. Aw. Hi, hello, your mom is here.
Nice, hello.
Salzburg Festival. The much lauded Salzburg Festival celebrates classical music from late July to August. They have so much. Oh yeah, they have so much about this country. That's
It's
it.
a big boy country.
Yeah, it's got a lot
For
going on.
tourism, at least.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so that's everything they've got going on. So with that,
Show my parents the cake.
we can take one more look at this nice spongy cake. Very nice. Looks,
Oh, this is just a bit of flour.
Yeah,
Because
just
I
some-
had dusted the pan, so that's what
Yeah.
that is.
Your mom says Beethoven was from there. Yeah, nice. That's probably why the Salzburg Festival exists. So yeah, coming back to this syrup in the making, you can see the water's boiling. Beethoven is her favorite composer.
I knew that.
What's your favorite piece of his?
The 8th. Mom's such a basic bitch. Just kidding, I don't actually remember her favorite piece. I feel like when she says it, I'll be like, oh yeah.
I mean, once she says it, I'll absolutely have known it the whole time.
Stop.
9th.
Oh.
Of course, I knew that the whole time. How silly of me. I haven't heard the 9th, but I'm sure it's very good because most of his stuff is good. He's,
Is the 9th the famous one or the 8th one? Now
the
I'm
9th
confused.
Symphony. I don't know. I thought
wondering if this is done.
it looks kind of done.
It does. I'm not sure if
John says, of course, the 9th.
that must be the famous one then. I
think he was joking.
I was thinking it was the 8th, but
Your mom says both.
oh okay, yeah, I don't
See?
remember.
We were right, no matter what. Genius.
Yeah. It's sad Sam's missing this.
Yeah, Sam died. It's unfortunate.
It's sad.
In the last hour or so, she got lost. She went on a desert trek, and she just never came back. It's really unfortunate, actually.
Where did she find a desert in South Carolina?
I mean, she had a whole hour, Erica. That's a lot of time.
True. It sucks because it doesn't give me like what I should be looking for.
I bet
in terms
that's
of
fine.
thickness.
I bet it's fine. If I had to guess.
Brendan, you have never made this in your life. You've never made a syrup like
I have made so many syrups. I'm like the syrup king.
I gotta see what it looks like when it starts drying.
Like, there was this one time
Yeah?
where someone came up to me and was like, "Is that Brendan, the syrup king?" And I was like, I mean, you could call me that.
Yeah,
And-
I'm sure that's exactly what
And
happened.
they were like, "Brendan, we need you to make all our syrups." And I'm like, I would love to, but,
It is a lot.
I've got some pets at home. I can't really abandon them. I got a nice partner. It's just, I had to let him down easy, but
It's getting there.
yeah, I knew that. That's why I was saying like it could be done, but like it's not really done.
It's like pretty sticky. I just think it's not quite as thick
Yeah,
as
I
it should be for like coating a cake.
as the syrup master, the syrup emperor, I understand.
Or you know what? It'll probably get thick because of the chocolate. I bet it will.
Perfect.
It's tough having to like just judge this because I don't know.
I think it's good.
because,
I want to eat cake. I think it's good.
Okay, so I'm gonna leave this to cool for just a second so I don't burn my chocolate.
Smart.
And in the meantime, I am going to bring out the Bacardi.
Bring out the rum.
Because, that's what I'm good for.
Hell yeah.
And here we have this really nice, fancy apricot jam.
It's really good.
Smells amazing, tastes amazing.
We tried it before and
Yeah,
it's,
more.
it's yummy.
So,
The secret, I will reveal it to you guys now that you're here, is,
except Sam.
except for Sam. Sam doesn't get to know.
Yeah.
That's why she had to show up if she wanted to know the secret. So the plan for this is we're going to take that cake over there, and it's going to be cut in half.
Show up.
We're going to cover each half in apricot jam, and then put them back together so it makes kind of like a
And
sandwich.
we're gonna cover the sides.
Yep, we're gonna cover the sides and just get it all. Basically, the entire outside as well as the middle is going to be covered in this apricot jam mixed with rum,
Oh yeah.
and it's going to be delicious. And then, after that gets set on there, this syrup is going to be combined with chocolate, which is right here. That's going to be mixed up into kind of like a chocolate glaze. And then-
that wasn't too much. I'm gonna pour some of that out. It's hard to measure.
Yeah, that's going to make like a chocolate glaze, and then the chocolate glaze is going to go on the outside of the entire cake as kind of like the solidifier that keeps the whole bit together. And then we're going to end up with like,
it smells so good. Oh my god.
and then that's going to give us like this nice jammy, fruity, chocolatey cake. And it's going to be so
Wow.
good.
That's incredible. With the rum in there.
Yeah.
Like-
Because it's nice because you get like, you get the chocolate of the cake and the glaze, but then you have that little bit of like
I'm gonna
flavor.
try.
Very nice. So yeah, it's gonna be really good. This one is definitely one of the more crazy
Fancy.
desserts we've done.
I just felt like we had to make like, oh, it's the Austrian cake
Yeah, exactly.
or whatever.
Well, also we've definitely been. I feel like lately we've been doing a lot of countries that are more simplistic in their cooking for desserts.
Lamingtons was kind of crazy.
The Lamingtons were crazy, but like it was less crazy than this.
I'm not sure. It's like, it gets. I don't know. It gets like this when it, it's like very.
I mean, that looks like a syrup.
It does. I feel like it's gonna thicken.
Yeah, you're about to put a bunch of chocolate in it.
Alright.
Hell yeah, chocolate glaze
A little
incoming.
bit at a time. Oh, look at that. That's
Ho
beautiful.
ho ho. Look at that melty chocolate.
This looks so funny. Holy shit.
Catherine asks, is Julie here?
I don't think so.
I don't believe so. It's hard to tell. It says there's 3 viewers, but only you and John in the chat. So there could be a third Julie.
There's somebody
viewer.
hiding, being a little bitch.
Yeah, there's an anonymous viewer who might be Julie, but
An anonymous little bitch.
yes, or you could call it that. But
Yeah.
Juliet
That's not gonna be
is
a
here.
thing.
Julie.
She is?
Yes, Julie Marie
Oh,
just said,
hello.
I'm here. Welcome.
Okay.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. You are here witnessing some chocolate glaze being made.
And also me hoping that it's not too... Like, look at that. It moves super slowly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Like,
Looks good to me. I'd put that on a cake.
look at that.
Yum.
I'm gonna add a little more chocolate.
Hell yeah.
Because
Is
I
it-
taste more sugar
Mm-hmm.
than chocolate right now.
Fuck yeah.
And
Let's
I didn't
go.
really measure it precisely, so... Oh yeah, that's thickening up.
Ooh. No clue about being invisible here, y'all. This is my first live FB video join
Oh,
ever.
okay.
LOL. Hi. Welcome. I'm glad we could be
Welcome.
your first one.
I don't know if you heard anything about Austria, but it's a country.
Yeah, Austria's cool. Lots of cool things to do and see. They speak German. They have both very cool nature stuff, especially with the Danube Valley, as well as lots of cool cities and temples and things like that.
And this dessert is actually pronounced Sachertorte.
Yes, Erica knows that because she asked her German friend.
I did.
And the primary language of Austria is, in fact, German. It's gonna be a delicious cake.
Right on my toe. That's fine.
Erica's dropping chocolate.
Look at that.
There we go.
That's what I was looking
Oh,
for.
that is
consistency.
a syrup right there.
All right. So, before we get crazy, this is cooled. So we're gonna take our knife
Chop them.
and try to not absolutely fail at this, and laugh if I do fail at it.
Your mom says I need some of that chocolate. You could make it. It's really not hard. It's literally just boil some sugar and water, let it thicken, and then add some chocolate once it cools down a little bit, and then you have it. That's it.
Yeah, make like a syrup and just add chocolate to it.
Mm-hmm. Very nicely done, Erica.
Yeah, it's not perfect because, but oh, it's so, feel it in the middle.
Oh, so spongy. Oh my God.
Soft and moist.
And
So soft and moist.
and Julie says she'd really love to visit Austria someday. Me too.
I just want to go to Germany. Me, every time anybody speaks to me, I want to be in Germany right now.
Oh my God.
The land of the free.
The land of the free. Home of the German.
Home of the Germans. All right. So yeah, this is the top because it's bulgy. Okay. So let's go.
So I don't think we want a super thick layer on here.
No, we don't. Like this is about all we're putting.
Yeah, because like I said, the goal is to cover the entire cake, not just the inside. It's not like a normal cake where you kind of like.
A normal cake, you cover the entire thing plus the inside.
Well, no, but have you never had like a cake that has like a layer of like strawberry jam in the middle?
Oh yeah.
That kind of thing usually ends up just being in the middle.
Well, it even said like put a thin layer.
Yeah. Sam is watching. Hi, Sam.
Sam, you missed all the fun stuff. I can't believe this.
Oh, she's here for the best part.
All right.
She gets to see the construction.
That's true.
Oh, you're not doing both halves?
No, you put it down
Gotcha.
and then you.
Boom.
Yeah, beautiful.
You can see there's just that little layer of jam right in there. And for anyone who missed it, there's some rum in that jam.
Oh yeah.
What kind of glaze
I
is
could have
it?
added more, honestly.
What kind of glaze is it? This is a nice
Look at that.
Sam just said, what kind of glaze is it? What happened? Sounds like she just like woke up.
Yeah, she's like, what's going on?
So we finished the cake. It's delicious and spongy. that was cut in half, and we are putting some apricot jam mixed with rum in the middle and on top of it, and it's also going to go on the sides.
It's a thin layer. It's
Yeah,
nothing too crazy.
Just a thin layer, a little pop of fruit, you know? It's going to be really good. And then once that's set, we have this chocolate jam that Eric... Chocolate glaze that Erica
It's
made.
basically chocolate syrup. It's like simple syrup. Well, not even... So it's like a full-on glazed syrup. Something you'd put on like a donut. And then with melted chocolate in it.
Yeah, it's literally sugar and water boiled so it thickens. Then we added chocolate. And that's just going to cover the entire thing.
Right,
and
so
kind of
I'm
seal
gonna
in...
try to
Yeah.
cover the... I don't even know how to... Like...
I don't know. And that's going to kind of seal in the jam and give it this nice, like, crisp outside. Sam says, sounds amazing. I agree.
I literally don't even know how to do this.
Just get close
with
enough.
The sides.
Just get close enough.
It's like how...
Your mom says, I'll send our address so you can send us some. Well, in a
We
couple...
already have your address. We were literally just there.
Yeah. In a couple months, you'll be around here and you can come pick up your cake.
The way I'm doing this is just like...
It's just close
it's
enough.
working though. Like,
Yeah.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's some lost jam, but
Jam, no.
it is working.
No.
I'll recover
Oh, the
some.
jam manatee.
Haha.
Your mom
Alright.
says, are you making that cake again in November? No.
I don't think I'm ever making this cake again.
Yeah.
My arm will never forgive me for what I've done to it.
There was a lot of folding of things, but
Alright.
it's a very complex cake.
Are you ready?
Now we just bing, bang, boom, add that chocolate right on top. Sam says, boo, Brendan. No, that was a good one. Come on.
That was really stupid, actually.
I think it was fantastic. I'm very proud of myself. That pun sucked. Hey,
Who said that?
Sam.
Oh, she just...
Sam's
was-
just bullying me. Everyone was willing to just let me have my pun, but then Sam had to come and bully me. God, this looks so good. Maybe my pun sucked, but at least I have cake.
Yeah, nobody watching this has cake, so...
You see, Erica has to put up with my puns because I'm cleaning up at the end of this.
True. And he always does a really good job. Oh, that's gorgeous!
Oh,
Are all the sides... Nope, this one isn't. Come on, get in there. Get in there. Shit. Sorry, Kyle. He's like, what the fuck?
yeah.
Sorry, I'm just...
Sam says, everyone has fun until I roll into the club. Ooh, that looks so good. God, how long do you think it's going to take to set?
I don't know, I don't want to fuck with it for like, immediately, because...
Yeah. Probably like I'll after I clean or something.
Yeah, it's not gonna take that long. It's like... Anyway. Yeah.
Boom, cake. So this cake is often served with whipped cream on the side, but
I didn't feel like that.
we
so I
we don't have any because that just seems unnecessary. We're just gonna have a nice slice of cake, but oh my god, so much chocolate on the bottom.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Yeah, your mom wants to eat the chocolate off the cookie sheet.
Look at this spoon.
I will definitely
I'm
eat
eating
the
it.
I will do it for you. Don't you worry. I'll take one for the team. But yeah, as Erica said, just as a little recap, this is an Austrian dessert that was originally created either by or for a specific hotel.
It's called Hotel Sacher.
Yes, and supposedly they're the only one that knows the true recipe, but people have recreated it, and this is one of these recreations. And it's kind of one of the traditional desserts. Your mom says, whipped cream is never unnecessary. True, except we didn't want to buy it because that costs money. And then Julie says, I have cake, birthday cake, and a slice of raspberry chocolate cake with hazelnut icing in my fridge.
Wow.
I'm about to get to it. Got really hungry for it watching this. That sounds delicious. I hope you enjoy it very much. And if it's birthday cake because you just recently had a birthday, then happy belated birthday. Julie says, that looks delicious. I know, I'm very excited to eat it.
I know. It looks so pretty. I want to take a picture of it, but then there's just like a shit ton of chocolate on the bottom.
Yeah.
Looking ridiculous. Go up from the top, like the very top. Ooh, beautiful.
Yum. Sam says, how expensive is whipped cream over there? More than $0.
Yeah. The thing is, it was just, like, we would just use it for this.
Yeah, Sam says, how dare you not buy it? Julie did recently have a birthday. Well, yeah, like I said,
happy birthday.
Happy birthday. But you have to realize, we spend way more money than we should on the combination of...
On dumb shit.
Well, on specifically cooking around the world and baking around the world. Because we end up buying things like agouti seeds from Amazon or a thing of apricot jam for a cake. So...
Yeah, that thing was expensive.
Yeah, so we try to save money by not buying things that are not necessary for the recipe. But her birthday was on August 25th.
Oh.
Very recent.
Happy birthday.
Happy
I don't know how I
birthday.
missed that. I feel bad now. I've been my head's in the clouds lately.
Yeah, we've been busy. Jesus.
Yeah.
Like, ever since we got back from North Dakota, we've just been like go, 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 go. But yeah.
Oh my god.
So this was the cake. Sacher.
You don't have to do it that much.
Sachertorte.
It's just like Sachertorte.
That one. It's that. So as I've demonstrated today, I don't know how to speak German. But this looks like a delicious cake. A nice chocolate sponge cake, apricot jam with chocolate glaze on top. It looks delicious, and I'm very excited to eat it. And you'll get a picture with probably a nice picture of the inside, I assume.
Maybe.
As soon as it sets and we go to eat it tonight. So probably in another hour or so, if I had to guess. And yeah, so that's all for tonight. And stay tuned for next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.